Monday, February 12th, 06:32 a.m. New York time. Good morning. United States just had a big event yesterday. Football season, Super Bowl. One team won, one team lost. Just like the financial markets, one team won, one team loses. We're looking here at the economic news for this week for the United States. Well, today's Monday, very late. The big one would be at 12 p.m. Less concern for me, less concern for people that are day trading. Okay, because most of them would be done before that time occurs. Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., a lot of big economic news. Wednesday, light day. Thursday, morning, big economic news. And Friday, big economic news. Point is, for day trading, you're concerned here and now. Swing trading, much more concerned of the longer duration. Let's go into the charts. On the left, have a watch list here of the futures, equity index futures. They are mostly green. Just by looking at that watch list on the left, it's not telling me if we're above or below the prior day's close. But this is what you'll be quoted on many broadcast stations, radio, TV, and other ones. They might just tell you if it's green. And they may not even tell you the name of the index, nor all of them, the major ones. Well, looking here on the futures, equity indexes, looking here on the hourly chart, here's the S&P 500 futures. So here's the high of last Friday. We were inside the range. We did not take it out yet. NASDAQ 100, same thing. We're still inside the range. Dow Jones 30, still inside the range. You notice the the divergency. This is closer to the highs of overnight. This is closer to the highs overnight. This is closer to the lows. Yep. And the Russell 2000, it made a new high overnight, which is very interesting. Again, much more affected by yields. High interest rates are not the best friend for the Russell 2000. Okay, now that we're in the new week and the futures opened last night, I like to look at the higher time frame, the weekly, identify, did we take out last week's range yet? Hey, if you take out last week's range on a Monday and a Sunday, either of those, that could be the indicator for the direction for the week for that final instrument. And then one could be considering doing a swing trade on that final instrument with options that expire that week. S&P 500 futures, we already saw this. If we're still inside the range. The 10-year yield, still inside the range. Made a good video on this yesterday. On the yields in the dollar. US dollar broke below the low of last week. Part of that video explained this as a trade idea. This is a bearish pin bar. That occurred right there. Near this midpoint of this big impulse move down and near that Fibonacci 0.618. There's a bearish trade idea. And the inverse we know is the euro. Good job if you took that trade, since the trigger went off yesterday on the euro. Has not occurred necessary for a day trade if you were waiting for this morning, but certainly for the swing trade. Crude oil still inside the range. Again, we're looking at a weekly. Euro, the gold still inside the range. Bitcoin broke out of the range of last week. Natural gas, I mentioned this too yesterday, made a new low for the year. A new low for the year. Amazing. Silver actually broke out of the range. Interesting for one of the metals. And the euro broke above this high of last week and now back inside the range. Nice. Opportunity to reload, which is still bullish. Let's take it to the lower time frame, which would be the daily. Oops. That was the yield, sorry. There we go, daily futures now. Just as well, I'm looking to see if we broke out. Nope, not the ES yet. Neither the 10-year yield. Yep, we already know the dollar broke below. Consolidation, which was the low of last week, is back inside that range. Again, momentum still to the downside. Crude oil still inside the range. Gold broke below that range of Friday. Bitcoin, we already know, broke above the high of Friday. Like I said, natural gas, new low for the year. Silver, big trading range in silver today. This is overnight. And the euro broke above the high of Friday, which was the high of last week, and back inside the range. We had not taken out that low. Nope. Nice. Again, potential target on the upside here. And then we take it here to the lower time frame. Again, the 4-hour time frame, intraday. This is going to help me decide what financial instruments I want to trade for this morning for day trading. Again, looking here. So what's concerning to me here is some things I want to label. This candle, that kind of candle, big wick, big body, bunch of buyers stepped in there, swing low, because it took out this low. Just going to label it. It's on the 4-hour. And potential trade idea off of that level. And I want to label it purple because the other one nearest to it is blue. I don't want to miss turbate those two. There we go. And we know that's the high for the year, all-time high right there. I label that blue. I know that occurred at 1300, or that the candle starts at 1300. It's 4H. Those key levels, I see the 4-hour concerning to me potential trade ideas, which could become day trades or swing trades. A lot of consolidation here on the 10-year yield. And when I showed you this last week on the 4-hour or the dollar, remember those two inside candles? And we broke below it right there. The momentum, look at that, had an inside candle. And overnight, huge whipsaw, huge whipsaw. That 104 is a key level. Yeah. So we broke below that swing low there. Still inside this higher time frame, which is not taking out, we're not inside, but still below here. So again, here, right there, this key level was not tested. Looking here again at the dollar, so I'm interested here. Potential supply area, aka supplier potential area for shorting. And like I said, I'm going to keep this in here. I might take it off in the low time frame, but concerning. So patience, if you're just waiting for this signal, quarters, I've red horizontal line, 104.25. Key level, if you're just waiting for that, because we know it's a swing high and it's potential supply zone. So potential trade idea up there. Yep. Same here in the euro. Swing low. That was the 5 a.m. candle. Again, same thing. Potential trade idea down here on the swing low being tested. And it's real close to this key level 2 midpoint of that inside candle bar and big round numbers. So very interesting, this key level, this zone, this area, potential trade ideas. So may have that continued momentum going down into there for a potential trade idea, as well as down here. There's 2 impulse move candles down here. Still here, I need to extend that out because this is a key level 2. So extend that out. Maybe I'll label that too. And now this is done, so I want to label that. The other one's blue, I'll label that one. I mean, the other one's purple, I'll label this one blue. And you see here, right there, we tested the midpoint there, rejecting it. So potential momentum still down. And that's just basic, some of the basic what I'm looking to do, getting my setup for the pre-market day trade. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.